welcome back to the workshop. Today we're going to be working on the power hacksaw. We're going to be doing a bunch of welding and a little bit of machining and getting the thing closer to completion. So off to the mini welding table. Oh no, I put that on the wrong side. Oh well. So you might be asking yourself, what the heck is this thing? What was I welding on? Or you might not, I don't know. I'm going to tell you anyways, like a vegan or a CrossFitter though. This here is the crankshaft for the power hacksaw. Power hacksaw works on reciprocating motion, just like an engine or a steam engine. But instead of creating power, it takes power and it makes chips and money. Not very much money though, that's why people don't use them anymore. This guy needs machined. I'm going to machine a radius on here, I'm going to machine this face here, put a center in it, bring it out, and then I'll turn down where the bearings will ride, and I'll turn down 2 spots for 2 different sprockets. Well, now that this here crankshaft end is all machined, now it's time to move to the meat of it. I only actually need to use maybe 8 to 10 inches here for the crank. The rest of it is just going to get cut off, but this here gives me enough room to be able to work here. So I got to make a place for the 4 bearings and for 2 sprockets. And get this thing cleaned up and brought down. So let's get to it. Well, this part here is finished with the bearings ride, and you might have seen me, you might have caught it. Made a stupid mistake, you know, me being young and dumb. Whenever I was filing it, I went and came over it like this. This guy caught me as it was swinging around. Good sharp edge right there. Cut me open good. I'll be alright though. Not quite stitches worthy, but although you could probably get stitches in there. It might help. Not necessary though. Now time to get where the sprockets go. And hopefully not nick myself this time. I'm going to file that so it doesn't happen again. And, you know, use my brain so it doesn't happen again too. So, now that the crankshaft is machined, I'm going to be drilling 3 different holes to connect to the saw frame, the hacksaw blade actually. The reason I'm using 3 different holes for 3 different stroke lengths is so that I can wear the blade evenly. If I'm working smaller material, smaller like a 2-inch and below, I could use a much longer stroke length. That way I'm using much more of the blade. If I'm cutting something very large, I could bring the stroke length back and be able to cut something that's bigger than what I would normally be able to if my stroke was normally, say, 8 inches. With an 18-inch blade, that would mean that I could only cut a hair under 10-inch round. With a 2-inch stroke length, that means I could cut 14-inch round. These are it'd be a 4-inch, 6-inch, and an 8-inch stroke length. That's nominal size. The actual stroke length is about a 1/4 inch below that, so that I don't run into any issues with clearance and any of that. So I'm going to drill and tap these. Got it set up here on the K&T, very rigidly strapped down, and nothing to it but to do it, I suppose. So, this guy's all machined. I did have to mill a couple of flats in here besides getting these holes drilled. Still gotta tap those, but that'll be easy. Got one of the bearings on here, and the fit is great. Slip fit for the first couple of inches, but the rest of it fits very tight. Absolutely no play. I'm getting excited. So I'll get this whole thing assembled, get those holes tapped, and get it on the machine. Aha! The bearings are installed. Both of the sprockets are on. Chains connected. Everything's all connected up. Next is the arm that holds the actual frame. This sort of arm that moves up and down. I'm going to weld that up. And it's all going to get machined, but that's going to be in a different video. Before we get to welding on it... Ah ha ha! It's alive, but brain dead. That's max speed. An infinitely adjustable DC motor. Gotta love them. Plenty of torque. I couldn't stop that if I wanted to. So we'll get this guy welded up here. Get my height set. Because I don't know what height I want. Probably low as I want, or low as it can go right now, because that's pretty dang high. I'm getting closer. Well, the rough frame is done. It's all welded up, needs to get machined. I need to fix the KNT first. It has some motor problems. Got the sprockets on, crankshaft is on, making progress on it. There's still a lot to go. I still need to make the power down feed, or not power down feed, but just a hydraulic down feed system, and the eccentric that will lift the blade on the backstroke. I need to make the vise, and I need to make the very important frame for the actual saw blade. That's all going to be quite a bit of work. It's a lot of intricate things, a lot of smaller mechanisms. So expect those in the future. I do have a big screw for the vise. That'll be for the vise on this thing. It's coming along. I have a lot of work to do, but it's getting there. Well, this is the end of this video. If you like to, please like and subscribe and check me out on Instagram. I have an Instagram page that I'm updating all the time called Hiddenworldforge. You'll see more pictures of this before the videos come out. Hopefully I'm going to be making more, well, I will be making more content on it soon. I might be making a video on fixing the KNT. Essentially, the motor mount is broken. I knew it whenever I put the motor in, but I didn't think it would be much of a problem. But it is. The mill is quite loud. It vibrates more than it needs to, and so I'm going to pull the old motor mount out of the green milling machine and put it in the gray one and fix it. If you guys would like for me to make a video on that, please let me know. I don't think it's not going to be super interesting. It's just kind of undoing some bolts and redoing some bolts. Very simple stuff, but some people enjoy watching that. So let me know down in the comments if you would like to see that. And thank you for watching, and have a good day.